Hello everyone. In the last session, we have clearly seen how to create a Docker image, and we have seen how Docker file works, and we have seen all these Docker commands, multi-stage Docker build, how it works, and .NET Core project image, how to create. So those things we have seen clearly. We will see the what all the Docker images like last time we have created. The command is Docker images. If you say when you say Docker images, it will just display the all the images of the Docker. With the image, it will also give the repository name, which we already discussed, and with the tag names. So we have created the Docker image.NET project with the Docker file with the point2 as a tag. So now let us see how to create a Docker container with the port number, and we will try to run our .NET application. We have seen how the Docker file we got created in the previous session, and we have seen all the commands of the Docker file content. So now let us try to create a Docker container from this Docker image. So the command is it is very simple command. You have to run the Docker command. So the command is Docker run, and you need to mention -d. So when you say -d, it will just run your container in the background. Then just mention the port number. -p is a port number. You need to mention the host port number colon container port number. And if you see the what is the container port number we have given, we are exposing the container port number 80 and 443. So now we can connect to our Docker image container with the port number 80. So here we need to mention the source port number and the container port number. So what is the source port number? You can give any available port number of the host, that means your local machine here. And what is the port number of the container? It is 80. So now you have to give the name of the container. What is the name you want to give to your container? Name, name, name. What is the container name you want to give? First container. So then what else you need to give? The name of the container you have provided, port number you have provided, and Docker run you are telling, and against which image you are telling to create you are running the container. So you need to mention the image name in the sense we don't have image name, we have the tag name and the repository name. Just mention the repository name colon tag name. What is the tag name here? .2 tag name. So for this image we are running a container. The container we are running with the port number 908098 with the colon 80. This is the container port number and this is the host port number we are running at the background. So when you run this, it will just try to create a container. So whatever you are getting, this is a container ID. It's a big container ID which is got created with this port number. We can see that whether container is got created for this image or not. What is that image? Docker first demo image with the .2 tag. For that image we have created a container. You go to the Docker file, and if you just see earlier the containers were empty. Now you see the container is created with the image name, whatever the container in which you have provided the first container, and against this Docker image, Docker first demo, which the command you given, Docker first demo colon .2. For this image, the first container, whatever the name you have given, that container it got created. First container is the container name. So your container is running, that means your application is running. Against which port, what is the traffic you are given? The traffic you are allowing to access your container is 9098 and 80. If you click this one, you should be able to access your application. So that means we have successfully hosted our .NET Core application using a Docker image, and we are successfully created a container by using the port numbers and with all other details. So this is how the complete Docker file explanation already we have seen in the previous session, and this is how to create a Docker container with the port number, and this is how we have to run our .NET Core application. So in the upcoming sessions we will try to understand how the Docker network works and what are the different container network models are available in details. So meanwhile, if you have any questions or anything, if you feedback or any questions, feel free to add your questions in a comment section. Thank you.